Hi, it's Jane here from craftwithjayne.co.uk, and today I'm bringing you this lovely little set, which is a tiny little gift bag and a coordinating card. And I'm using the inked and tiled stamp set for this, and the inked Botanicals designer series paper, which is absolutely beautiful. And the base colour for this one is the vanilla, the very vanilla, the cream colour, which is nice. I don't often use that one, so it's quite nice to use it just here. So this gift bag uses a 6x6 piece of designer series paper, and on the first side I'm going to score it at 1 3/4, then 2 3/4, 4 1/2, and 5 1/2, and then I'm going to rotate it. So if this was directional, you'd want to make the direction go this way, but obviously this paper isn't. So for the bottom of the bag I'm going to score it at 1. And then you can either rotate it and score the top, or you can score just along here, and it's 4 1/8. And if I rotated that, it would be 1 7/8, just along there. Now you can, this is the bit that I'm gonna fold over like this, and it is quite a deep fold, as you can see just here. You could make this shorter and it would make the gift bag taller. Okay, so I'm just going to burnish, and the first line I'm going to burnish is this gift bag flap line, and I'm going to burnish it really good. And then the rest of the folding I'm going to do as I would normally do. And I'm going to fold it with this folded over section. It just makes making the gift bag a lot easier if you fold it with this section already burnished. Lovely. Okay, so now I am going to snip away a little bit. So I'm going to snip this corner just up here, just makes folding in the gift bag a bit neater. And then I'm going to take off this bottom corner just here, like so. And then I'm just going to slice up these sides to the first score line and the bottom, and this is going to create the base. And I will mite it in as well, which just makes it a little bit easier to make the base of the bag look neat. So just like this, and then I'll snip away a tiny bit here and a tiny bit there. Okay. So that is the template, and if I open this up, you'll see there's a cut out just there as well. Okay, so now for some gluing. So I'm going to glue this section first. So what I would like to do is glue that there and that there, which just creates quite a nice seamless bit to the box here. So to do that, I'm going to need initially to just glue this section here. And I'm going to use some liquid glue for this, because sometimes there's a bit of manipulation of the paper into place. So if I do this to start, so I'm going to pop this, fold that out, oops, fold this one out of the way and pop this down. There we go, and you can see that it matches lovely at the top there, and I'm literally just going to press it down. Use your bone folder if you'd like to, just to make that glue stick like that. And obviously then with this flap I'm going to glue it under here, so I'll pop some glue just like this on this side and literally pop it under there like so, and then I'm going to put a bit of glue on this side just there, so just on the flap there, and then I will glue that down. There we go. Okay, so that looks like it has glued into place quite nicely. So now I'm going to do the base of the bag. I'll probably use some of my Stampin seal for this section. So I know that I want the bit that I have just joined, which is just here, which you can barely see, to be the back of my box. So I'm going to press these two down. So I'll pop some some Stampin' Seal just on that. And again, find that back, and I'll press these two down, and then I'll bring this down like so, just like that. And then I'll pop a little bit of my Stampin' Seal, and then I'll bring this one over and press that down. And that is the little gift bag base. And then I'm literally just going to squeeze these two in and pinch. Okay, so I'm going to pinch this together, and I'm going to need to turn it just like this, and then I'm going to use my crocodile to create a little hole just roughly in the center, and then I'll thread my ribbon through. So the ribbon that I'm going to use coordinates with this sweetness, the Lost Lagoon ribbon, and it's the bordered ribbon, and it's beautiful. And I'm just literally going to thread it through and tie off a lovely little bow, which hopefully I will anyway, so we'll see. I'll try and do the bow to the front of the gift bag. Okay. So if I pull it together and then try and keep my bow the right way around. There we go. So that is my cute little bow there, and then I'll just cut my tails. I'm going to use the stamp set on a scrap piece of Very Vanilla. I'm going to stamp one of my sentiments. I'm going to stamp Happy Birthday for this one, and I'm going to use the Calypso Coral for this. I don't use this colour very often. Just stamp this up. Stamp that on. I think I just stamped it upside down. So there we go, that's on there. And then you get the two punches with this bundle or with this suite. I'm going to use this one just here, the star one. And I will punch this out, but I'm going to do that. There we go. And that looks kind of sweet. And then I'll pop that on some Stampin' Dimensionals. I can put that on the, let's just see which way around. I think I'll do one here, one there. And then we'll put this on the bag. And then colour it in some gems. Use some gems then. So I've got the nice Happy Birthday. So I think I'll have it somewhere like this. Just like that there. These lovely gems. I think this really complements the paper that I've picked. So it's iridescent pastels, and I'm going to use these lovely bright orange ones here to max out the Calypso Coral look to it. And I'm just going to put a large one down here, I think, just like that. There we go. Okay, so I'll pop that to one side, and now I'm going to make the coordinating card. So for all of the measurements, obviously, please do follow the links to my blog, which are below in the description. I'll put the measurements in the imperial that I've used, and also the metric. Okay, so these are the pre-cut card bases with matching envelopes. And these come in a pack like this, and the pack has 20 pieces. So I think it has 10 cards and 10 envelopes. Actually, I think I have 20 of each. Yeah, I think it has 20 cards and 20 envelopes in it, and they come in these great packs like this, and they're called the note cards and envelopes, and they're absolutely fabulous, really versatile. So this is the vanilla one. So I'm just going to fold the card base in the middle, where it's already scored for you, and then I'm just going to burnish. So that's where I'm starting. And then I have cut out my pieces that I'm already going to use. So I'm using, this is Calypso Coral, and it's 4 7/8 by 3 3/8. So that's my first card layer, which is a matte layer. And then my DSP is 4 6/8, no 5/8, sorry, 4 5/8 by 3 1/8, and that's going to be the matte layer just on there. So I'm going to start off by gluing these two together and putting them on the card. So I'll get out my liquid glue just here. I do love making coordinating cards to match the gift bags or gift box, whatever I'm choosing to use. With this matte layer, I'm just sort of putting it down and trying to find a rough equal border to my matte layers. There we go. Press that down, and then I'll do exactly the same on the back of here. So I will just put some along the edges with a little squiggle in the middle, and then bring my card to me, and I will, and again, because the paper's not directional, it doesn't really matter which way around I do it, and I'll press that like that. Okay, so that's the start of the card. I have this little scrap piece. I like to put a piece in the center of the inside of the card, and this is 3 3/8 by 1/2 inch, and I'm literally going to pop a tiny bit of glue on the back of here. Actually, I'm not gonna. I was gonna say it doesn't matter which way around you stick it, because I'm gonna be using this piece as well. So, but I'm gonna put it this way around, and I'm just gonna pop that on the inside while I'm there, and just gives my inside a little bit of va-va-voom. So that is the card base there. So I'm going to do a little bit of stamping on some DSP, which I don't often do. Use a little bit of scrap under here. And then I'm going to, I think, have it coming a little bit like this or that, like that. There you go. And I'll just press that down and then come up. And I just think it looks really cute and subtle, and that will look quite nice on there. It's in complementing colours. So I'll pop a little bit of glue on the back of here. And then I will put this like so. Just again, create a bit of a border around. So I'll just stamp out another one of these, just like so. And I'm going to use my punch to punch that out for the front. And I will pop some Stampin' Dimensionals on the back. And turn this over and pop it down here, just maybe like that. Yeah, that looks quite cute. And then I'm going to use some more of the lovely gems, and I'll pop one down here into this space with a little one next to it, like so. And then I'll pop another little one. I think I'm going to pop that one just like that. So that is the card completed. I'm going to do a tiny little stamp off on the envelope, on the front of the envelope as well, because I do like to do that. So I'm just going to use my scrap here. I'm going to use the top part of the stamp that I've already used just here, and I'll just do a little stamp off like this. There we go, and that's sort of in the corner there. It looks quite cute. Now I could stamp on the back here, or I could cut some designer series paper. I think I might stamp because I'm really enjoying how that looks. So again, do the same. I'll just ink it up. Because I'm loving the stamp, I think my final step will be, I'm going to stamp on the inside of the card just here. So I've inked up, and I think I'll put it at a jaunty little angle. I'm just going to press down, because who doesn't love decorating the inside of their cards as well? There we go. So these are the completed projects. My cute little mini gift bag, which is made out of the 6x6 paper, and coordinating cards as well. Let me know if you've got a favourite. I think I actually really like them both. I love the stamping on the designer series paper as well. I just think that looks really cute. I hope that you've enjoyed as well, and I hope you've crafted along with me, which I always love to think that you're doing. Please do like, comment, and definitely subscribe. I'd be delighted if you could. Thank you for all of my lovely subscribers that are coming back to watch me as well. Really appreciate you. If anyone's interested in purchasing any of the products shown, you live in any of the countries in Europe, and you don't already have a Stampin' Up demonstrator, please do consider shopping with me. My links are below. I would be delighted. I will send out a fantastic gift pack to my customers every month that they shop with me. So do bear me in mind. I would love to earn your business. Okay, I'm going to say bye for now, guys, and happy crafting.